Hey everyone, I'm Ashish and welcome back to another episode of How to Stay Alive in This Bullshit AI World. We are figuring it out, right? So today we're going to look at another open source model. This is not an open source per se, it's an open weights like the last one, the PID. It's not for commercial use, but you can use it in your own projects. You can create images, you can do everything, but you cannot use it as a tool and get money from it, right? You cannot use it to create services. So, yeah, Ideogram, if you haven't heard about Ideogram is one of the best, for me, in my opinion, is one of the best models or the website web app out there. I was using this when Flux and SGXL was in the scene, and the text rendering of this model is outstanding. And the images that it creates is also, I mean, it's very good. It's very good. Um, so yeah, I used this model, this website for so long, and I can vouch for this. So they recently released an open source model, which is exciting for me because I've used their models and I had some credits, free credits to use when they were in beta mode. So we're going to see how good this model is and see what we can create with it. If you go to the Ideogram AI, like the official website, you will see there's a login and sign up button. You can log in if you want to create an image using their APIs. You can create obviously here, but they introduce the model 4.0. Let's see. As you can see, this like the quality is very good, right? Even the mistakes are good. The lighting, the text rendering, I mean the realism is also pretty good, the lighting and everything. Look at this. This is so good. It can also create some creative images. Like you have creative control over this model. One model, three surfaces. Let's not go here. Let me see what if we can ideogram. So this is the Hugging Face page. I'll share this in the description. You can check this out. Needs you to agree and access the repository. You have to log in and accept their terms and condition. That is not a commercial model, right? And you are agreeing to it. It is a state-of-the-art foundation model trained from scratch. It is not built on their own models. They created all of this from scratch. So it's, I think they're trying to create something new with this model. So not a fine tune of any existing model. So yeah, and they introduced it with the JSON prompting interface. So you need to create a JSON prompt for it to work. Not work, but you can create. Obviously, you can give it a plain English prompts, but it's better to give this model a very detailed JSON prompt. Then it will actually create a good structured image, right? Image output with best-in-class multilingual text rendering. So there are multiple language embedded in this model. Deep language understanding, explicit bounding box layout, and color palette controls. Now, explicit bounding box layout. If you remember, I think I've created a video on this, like how you can basically you can place a bounding box and you can tell the model that I want a certain object here in this box. So basically, you can place your model, place your object in it. They baked this feature into this model, which is I think it's very good. We get more control. There is color palette control and native 2K resolution, which is good. I need 2K images out of the box. Also, this is only a 9.3 billion parameter model, so it's very small. It's small in the sense like it creates a good images and it has a very good data set images, and it doesn't, but it takes time. It's a 9.3 billion model. It has a lot of feature packed, but yeah, it takes I think 2 minutes for me to create a image in a 12-step turbo mode. All right. Everything is here. There is two models as you can see. If you have less VRAM, you can go with the Ideogram 4 and F4. I forgot that I have this zoom in feature. Ideogram 4 FP8 version. Ideogram FP8 version. 9.3 billion parameter FP8. Supported hardware all. Diffusion support no. And licensing is non-commercial. Yeah, performance. As you can see, there are bunch of benchmarks here. It performs better than Gemini 3 Pro image Gen 2K, which is good, I think, right? And it basically surpassed Flux 2, C Dream, Kriya 2. It they're not near this model Ideogram. Ideogram in design arena, it leads the charts. Hanyan Image 3 is way behind. Flux 2 is way behind. And there are other similar stats. You can just come here and see what is happening. If you want to learn or if you want to see for yourself, just come here to this Hugging Face page and you can see the all information. Let's not waste a lot of time here. ComfyUI is natively supporting this Ideogram 4. You can download the models from there. So let's start with that. So this is the new ComfyUI interface. If you haven't updated, do update and you will see this. This is the desktop version. Yeah, as you can see here. So when you go to templates, look for ideogram. You'll see something like this. This is the workflow. I mean, obviously this is the soft graph. So you have information here. The Idogram 4 FP8 scaled version 3VL 8B FP8 scaled, that's the text encoder. The Flux 2 VA is here, and the unconditioned FP8 text encoder is also what they're using. So yeah, that's it. These are the models that I have to use. As you can see, there's this note here which says you will see some of the image blocked by safety filter, but it's not something that is being done by ComfyUI. ComfyUI is not blocking anything, but the model is already baked in with this image blocked by safety filter. I don't know. It's not a feature, but I don't know what they're doing with this. Let's see how it works. First of all, let's see this. What is this? So basically, it's a prompt generator. It's a template for that. So what it does is it takes the resolution that you're trying to make, create, and it takes that, and this is the system prompt basically. You can use this in your ChatGPT, Claude, or any other LLM, and you can paste this as a custom information or custom instructions, and you can create your prompts, detailed prompts. So this is for that. I don't use this. I don't have to. So what I do is instead I took the template and pasted in my Claude, and then I can create images. This is my Claude, and I can create images. But bottle of champagne. So I created a lot of prompts. I'll show you one by one. I'll show you one by one how the quality and the prompts. These are very long prompts because you know JSON prompts can be very long to generate. So nonetheless, I don't care about the prompts. I care about the quality. So yeah, let's see the text to image ideogram subgraph. What is inside? First of all, the width and height of dimension basically custom. So this is custom combo. What they did is they created three modes basically. Quality, default, turbo. Turbo is your 12 step mode using 12 step. It is speed and quality balanced, right? Then there's a default. It takes 20 steps and it creates better quality. Then the turbo one, again, it takes time but it gives you good quality. Now quality mode is, it takes 48 steps to create this image. So I think it takes 5 to 10 minutes, but it will create the best quality that it can provide. Nothing to see, flux to latent, nothing to see here. And that's it. Sample custom advanced VAT code and you get the image. Nothing fancy. Let's create the images now, right? We talked about it a lot now. So I told you Ideogram is good with text rendering and everything. Let's start with creating something very small, like not small, but let's create a bottle of champagne stuck in the sand on the beach. Beautiful sky taking 30% off top, minimal design. No, yeah, let's create that. Let's see what is the results. So I'm using turbo, so 12 steps only. Let's see what we get. This is the image we got. As you can see here, Jigyasa, but champagne, the people in the background, and 40% is, I think, sky. Sure. But the quality is very good. No, quality is very good. The realism is good. Details are good. But it is very, the height of the champagne is very weird. Let me show you the problem. The problem was that the prompt has 4:5 in it, and we were creating a 9:16. So that image was 9:16. That was the problem. So I fixed it. I put the 3:4, which is somewhat a 4:5 kind of image. Same image, almost same image, but you can see the champagne is much better aligned, the structure, because the this whole prompt has the bounding box information that this something like 100 or 600 by 100 where the champagne bottle should be, and then their bounding box is different, this bounding box is different. Look at this as a um, basically pointing out the area where these objects and details are going to be. So that's why when we're using 9:16, the ratio suddenly scaled out by itself. That's why the image was good, but it was stretched out. So remember this, right? This is the tip. When you're creating a prompt using that template, make sure the make sure to put the right ratio and use the same ratio here. Got it? Okay, let's create different ones. I've showed you that it takes um, around 1 minute 54 seconds or 2 minutes for 12 steps, right? And then make it double, 4 minutes, 4 to 5 minutes for 20 steps, and then 10 minutes for a 48 step image. So I have created a lot of prompts to show you. So I have posted this and told the model that I want an image like this, which product will be different. Product is an old radio in yellow color. That was the only brief. I didn't give it any more data than this. You can be very elaborate about your product or about your prompt. And this is what I got. It's there. The quality of this is much better, but this is also good because as you can see, I don't know whether you can see, the text is good. FM, AM, dual band, full frequency coverage, 40 plus hour battery, play longer, charge less often. This is, everything is so good. Golden wave. Another one here. This is what I got. This is good. Look at the design, the lighting. You can definitely upscale it using Zit, Quen, Flux, whatever you want. You can upscale this image, use PID if you want. Perfume bottle. It's a product shoot. Let me show you that too. It looks very Asian kind of style, right? The petals and everything, but it looks good. I tried to create something like this. It create a world ride electric skateboard product basically. Let me show you that too. Look at this, the consistency. It's the same board. This is the same board that is here. 30-mile range, single charge, long distance, carbon fiber, ultralight, 680G only. You can double the pixels of your images if you want better text because there's not enough pixels here. You understand that, right? Just double the pixel, 2 megapixel, even 3 megapixel if you want 2048 megapixel pixel image. But look at the bold text here. Pro RX9 carbon, ride without limits, 40 mph top speed. Everything is good here. Bluetooth 5.3 connectivity, USB-C charge. I don't think Quen and Z image can do this. Flux, leave the Flux. Flux can do anything. It is just a big data set model. Can't do anything else. Now, this is good. Let's see another one. I've created a lot. I experimented a lot. This one too. First, the hero shot, the STO, written in the same. You can replicate the images very easily. Now you can, as you can see, some hero shots here. The overall, I like the poster. I like this poster. The quality, the colors, the text, everything is so good. What else? Then after that, I created try to create this. Good, right? Some more tweaks and it will be a very good image thing. Like I try to create like any like some cinematic shots, some creative shots. So this is what it created. This, look at this, Red Bull. Look at the lighting. It hallucinates sometimes. Let's see this. Then this, I tried to create something else and it blocked. This is what you will get, image blocked by safety filter. It will not create the whole image like a written letter. So as you can see, my darling, I love you is not something I decided. It is something that happened to me, like weather, like season. It's the whole thing here written, but it started hallucinate when it's going down. Another product shot. So it is very good for product shoot. Look at this. This is also good, no? The pose, the outfit, the model, the way she's posing. It is like a magazine kind of style. This is good. I like this one. Then I got this. This was the best one. Let me know in the comments what you think about this model, and if you want the workflow, let me know. Comment workflow, I'll share the workflow, but you will get the workflow in there too. This is something that is like that is out there. I wanted to show you like this model is has that potential. You can use this model to create images, and yeah. So I'll see you in the next one. Stay curious, create images, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.